quick start. Oh, yeah. All right.
I tell you what, a person who believes that this wasn't set up by our own government is an idiot.
Organizing your thoughts. Brainstorming. Now I know everybody in here has already went over brainstorming with another teacher. I already know all of that. And usually that type of brainstorming involves the spider, the bubbles, the boxes, and all of that other fancy stuff that teachers usually do. I already know that. I understand that. I appreciate that introduction to brainstorming. That's great. That's not how we're going to do it, but I know it looks very familiar to you. So I already know everybody knows how to do that. So when I say you have to do brainstorming for all writing assignments, I ain't talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about. That's elementary. That's the bubble way. That's elementary. That's good. It worked for you back in the day. That's great. Wonderful. You know about brainstorming. Nobody's here completely lost, but that's not what we're talking about. All right? We got that clear? Everybody clear on that? Okay, good. So we already know. Look, everybody clear on this? Don't give me a writing assignment when you did the bubble, okay? All right, you understand that? All right, everybody clear? Okay, so let's talk about how I like to do it, how I like to do the brainstorming. Oh, I forgot another way. The listing. Everybody has done probably that, either the other one or that one, making the list of items, and they call it listing. Some teachers call brainstorming, I don't know. I forget the other words, the elementary teachers. I need to go talk to them because I forgot the other words they use to describe that period in which you get all your thoughts down on paper. However, free writing, I think they used to call it. No. We're not doing the listing. Although we are going to do something close to it, but not like that. We just list a bunch of stuff. That's like doing them without the bubbles. Okay, we all clear on that? So I know you've already done that. That's great. So we all on the same page as far as, this whole idea of brainstorming. Okay. Oh, and I said it, free writing. So I know everybody's done the free writing deal. We can sit there and just write. First thing come to your mind, you just write. Yeah, that was good. I mean, it served a purpose back in the day. And then you take that mumbo jumbo stuff and you kind of extract whatever this teacher wanted you to get from it. It was called free writing. Out of those three, I think we should have covered everybody in the classroom as far as, your background in brainstorming. Did we? If I missed one, let me know, because I can add it for another class, of course, but I can add it. If there was another way that you were encouraged to brainstorm. No other way? Do we think we covered everything? Yeah? Hello. Is anybody here?
It was always the bubble way.
Okay. No, some people did it these other ways. Okay, so back in the day, I have to call it back in the day now because the last test for Egypt was December. And that was passed. Back in the day, I used to teach students how to brainstorm to fit two purposes, of course. One for me, because you got to, and the other for what you got to do as far as the SAT essay. And I taught this brainstorming method. Well, I'm gonna change that, but it won't be until third quarter. So until I change it, this is the way. This is the way that we're gonna do our brainstorming. I call it the T because it kind of looks like a T. I mean, everybody should be drawing a big T in the middle of their paper and their notebook. I just said this is the way you have to do it. Hum and handy, if you don't take your hands out of your pockets and put it on a pen, sit up and draw that, write that, however you want to look at it. It's a graphic or whatever. But it needs to go from here to your notebook. Because this is the way. This is what we're going to do. It will change in third quarter, but right now, this is it. You get any writing assignment that you have to do, especially when you have to do one when you come back from the vacation. If you don't do this, I'm going to give you a 0 on it. And I hope I was talking so fast so you understand what I just said. You get the hint. That's good. Did you write that? You don't have a pen. Shall we call Mommy and ask Mommy to purchase you some pens? No, that would be kind of embarrassing, wouldn't it? That would imply that you don't have, pens or, so we're not going to do that. So what shall we do? Back in the day, let me tell you what we used to do back in the day. I think I need this because it seems like every day this week, and it's getting like that time of the year. It's getting like that time of the year. I need to put my box back where it used to be. There it is. That's what it used to be, but I actually didn't.
What is this box?
Ooh. Get a pen from the box. After he gets the pen from the box, I'm going to tell you what the box is. And from now on, when you need a pen, I'm going to ask you to come to the box, and we're going to use the name of the box when I ask you to come to the box to retrieve the pen. Now that you have a pen, sir, get a pen quickly because we don't have all day for you to retrieve a pen from the box. Have a seat. The name of the box is the Idiot Box. It's been that way forever. So from now on, when you do not have a pen for my class, I'm going to tell you, please retrieve one from the Idiot Box. You have to walk up to the front of the class and retrieve the pen. And if we're doing a video like I'm doing right now, it's going to be kind of embarrassing. All right, have a pen when you come to my class. I told you in the breakdown of the class and the rules and all that, you have to have 4 pens for my class. But if not, you can get it from the Idiot Box. At any rate, we have everybody made their decision. I hope we're ready. We're going to do this as a really, really small group task. Everybody in the group, I'm going to do it as a group task. I want to do it individual, it's going to take longer. Group task. You see it's empty, yes? It's kind of obvious what we're doing here. Your group needs to make a decision, yes or no, and you need to write the reasons why. You have to do yes and no. After you finish yes and no, then you can decide which one. Everybody, now, we got, okay.
About the yesterday's topic?
5 minutes. Let me put the timer up because everybody looking at me like, oh.
Which topic? What's the topic?
What's the topic?
The Islamic war?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me put my timer up so we're not wasting time. Conformity, reason, and yeah, I know. Okay, blue group, give me the yes.
You got to have land, money, and everything you wish for. The only way to destroy them is to be one of them.
Wait, whoa. Okay, wait a minute. So this is the yes side. Okay, go ahead.
You get to have land, money, and everything you wish for. The only way to destroy them is to be one of them.
Yes.
That they can do bad stuff without leaving a trace.
Okay, all right, so now we got, so the importance of when you brainstorm, you have to do this. I need you to listen to this very carefully. Brainstorm, you have to brainstorm both sides. Any issue that I put in front of you, if it's an argumentative, persuasive essay, in the brainstorming, I have to see that you entertained both sides. You have to show that you entertained both sides. After entertaining both sides and coming up with at least 3 reasons, then you can make your decision. But only after that. That's what brainstorming is. You don't make your decision until after you do the brainstorming. You don't make your decision and then do the brainstorming. You make your decision after. You're neutral until after you do the brainstorming. You do the brainstorming, you're going to do both sides. Then you're going to decide which side you're going to take. And that will be the one that you think will be the easiest to write on. Now, of course, this strategy was for the old SAT. But when you have a time writing assignment, the strategy applies to any time writing assignment. You never write on what, and this may go against logic, you never write on what the position you took. You write on the one that you were able to come up with the best reasons, the ones that'll be easiest for you to express. That's what you do. So, neutral until after you do the brainstorming. We're ready to make our decision. Orange group.
Yeah, no, we disagree.
Oh, well, okay. Theoretically, we're ready to make our decision? Okay. So we're going to disagree?
Yeah.
Okay, so orange group, what side are you going to take?
Disagree.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the, saying, oh, blue group, what side are you going to take? You're going to do the disagree? You're going to do the what?
Disagree.
You're going to do the disagree? You're going to do the what?
The agree.
The agree. Excellent. And I think the entire class has decided that we are going to take the side of, for the question, would you accept the invitation to join the Luma Corp? Of course. That was.
You took the right.
Okay, we already said all that. We are going to take the majority said, of course, said yes. And here are the reasons why. Yes, here are the reasons why. I need everybody to write this down. We're all on the same page. Okay? All right. The purple group represented the entire class, and they decided to take the position of yes for these 3 reasons. To gain power, to survive the cleansing, and to gain knowledge. That was, like a translation of what you said. So these are the 3 reasons why we have decided to join the Luma Corp. We are new members of the Luma Corp. All right, so there it is. We did our brainstorming. We looked at both sides. We came up with some reasons, and we decided this side would probably be the easiest to write on. And okay, so that's how you reason it when you write something against what you actually believe. You're just doing it for the purpose of getting past the test, to get through the writing assignment. So this is it may defy logic a little bit, go against what you want to do, but when you're doing a time assignment in a high stake test, sometimes you gotta make the decision that's going to benefit the score, as opposed to benefit expressing to somebody what you believe. That's just the way of the world. Okay, all right, so we're ready. But let me ask a question. Raise your hand if you don't understand what we just did. Miss Shams, you here? Huh? Yes? Why you got your pocketbook on like that? Why are you protecting it? How much money you got? What you hiding? You know what I'm saying? I thought we all family in here. Miss Shams. Anyway, okay, so obviously, you're the one with all the money, so you decided to join Luma Corp. At any rate, do you understand what we just did? Miss Shams, hello, you understand what we just did? What did we do? What did we do? Come on, I'm serious. What did we do?
We agree.
Starts at the whole beginning, this whole step 2 business. The beginning of step 2. What is step 2 anyway? Is what?
Of the right purpose. Step 2.
Yeah, step 2 of the writing process. Yes. What is step 2?
Of the writing.
Yes, of the writing process. Come on, Miss Shams. What is step 2 of the writing process? We know step 1 was understanding the question. And everybody here said yesterday they understood the question. What is stop whispering to her. What is step 2, Miss Shannon? What is step 2? Stop, relax. What is step 2? Okay. What is step 2?
Brainstorm.
There we go. Brainstorming. Excellent. Does anyone not get this? Okay, because we cannot move forward until everyone in here understands the, what is that? What's that? Oh, okay. It looks weird. Okay, until everyone understands step 2. Raise your hand if you don't understand step 2. Okay, good. Ready. We're ready. Now we're ready to start writing the essay. Yes?
No.
Yeah, we're ready. Okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it just depends. Okay, now. Okay, just for the sake of argument here, these were the reasons why we said no. And everybody pretty much said these reasons for no. That was the entire brainstorming. The entire brainstorming. Okay. But, of course, Miss Diana,
Yes.
would you accept the invitation to join Lumen Corp? Of course, you said yes, and for those reasons, and now we have completed step 2. So we got everything we need to do now. So what's step 3? That's the question. That's the big question.
Deciding.
Now, I tell you what, go back in time when you were taught the writing process, hopefully some people in here were taught the writing process. What is step 3, or what was step 3 of the writing process, if you can remember?
Organizing the paragraph topics.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Put each point or each reason in the paragraph.
Okay. Anybody else?
It's the same.
Blue group. Hello. What? Tell me. What was it? What was step 3 in the writing process? I'm not asking you to tell me what my step 3 is. I want to know what you learned in the past as far as step 3. Just curious. Planning. Well, in essence, that's what we're doing. That was brainstorming, I guess. I mean, planning. When you say planning, what do you mean? Specifically.
Planning the paragraph.
Planning the paragraph.
Same.
When you, whoa, slow down. When you were taught that was step 3, was there a name given to it? Did it have like a special name? No.
Can you give us some hints?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna do more than give you a hint. I'm gonna tell you, but I just want to know what you know. I mean, that's just simple. I mean, I just want to know what you know. All right. At any rate, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But I'm gonna tell you now. You have had the luxury over the past few years to forget what you've learned. That is not a luxury you have now. The next 3 years, you have to remember what you learned. You understand? You're in senior high now. You don't have that luxury anymore to forget stuff. You have to remember everything now. I mean, that's just the way it is. So y'all need to get out of this habit, no. You got to remember everything now. Just to make it like solid in your brain. Okay, so we finished step 2. Yes, and should we go to step 3? That is the question.
Yes.
Yes?
Wait, let's check.
I mean, I guess since you said we should go to step 3, I guess we go to step 3. What can you do? All right, so we go to step 3. Yeah, especially since we got double classes today, might as well. What do y'all think? I should maybe ask math teacher, maybe if I can have it for the next lesson or something like that. Yes?
Yeah, I hope.
Hey. Okay, here we go. Step 3. Are we ready? Drum roll, something like that. All the fancy stuff that goes along with figuring out what step 3 is. We're still talking about the extended discussion, bringing it all together here. And of course, it is time. We went through step 1, understand the assignment. We went through step 2, understanding exactly how we're going to do the brainstorming. Now we need to talk about step 3, review. Ms. Nada, what did we do last time? What did we just finish doing? Oh, brainstorm. Okay. You remember what we brainstormed?
Yes, we're taking a position.
Okay, but you remember what position we were taking?
Disagree.
We disagreed. We disagreed? No, we agreed. And here are the reasons why. To join, to gain power, to survive the cleansing, and of course, to gain hidden knowledge, because they got like secret knowledge about stuff. Okay, so we got that. Now we have what we need for step 3, and if you thought step 3 was writing a thesis, you were absolutely correct. Step 3, in my opinion, always has been, always will be the most difficult part of the essay. Once you write a good thesis, the rest of the essay, in my opinion, is easy. Some people may disagree. Some people may say the body paragraphs are difficult. But once you got that thesis, it's like you know what you're about to do. I mean, the thesis acts as your guide to the rest of the organization process, to the rest of the writing steps. You always find yourself, or you're supposed to find yourself, referring back to the thesis. Always. It is the most important sentence in an essay.
Hey.
In Islamic school.
We'll talk about tomorrow. Yeah, that's rolling the hard way. We don't want to roll quite that hard. We want to get one of them little minibuses.
What's up?
Tell you what, a person who believes that this wasn't set up by our own government is an idiot.
Everybody's gone out of their mind.
Welcome to Mr. Quick's class.
Welcome to Mr. Quick's class. Welcome to Mr. Quick's class. Welcome, Mr. Quick's class.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right.